So I woke up late, but I am an intrepid cinephile, so I threw on some clothes and drove out to Pasadena to see Janis, Little Girl Blue, the new documentary about Janis Joplin by Amy Berg, um, because it's starting at 11 and I wanted to go. So, um, Amy Berg actually had 4 films out this year, which is just like insane. Clearly, she'd been working on a lot of them, and then they all just managed to pop out this year. But earlier in the year, she had Every Secret Thing, which is her first fiction film. It's actually one of the worst films I saw this year. And it was written by Nicole Holofcener. You'd think, but not good. And then she had 2 other documentaries, An Open Secret and Prophet's Prey. I did not see either of them. Um, but I did just go see Janis Little Girl Blue because I like Janis Joplin. And I didn't know much about her. I'd seen, like, obviously I know her song, some of her songs. And I'd seen them on a pop festival because it's one of my mom's, like, favorite movies. So she bought the Criterion one time and we watched it. It was amazing. I highly recommend that. But I didn't know a lot. I knew that she died young. I knew that she was one of the first like women rock and roll stars. But I didn't know a lot about her life, and I didn't know a lot about her as a musician and as an artist. And so I felt like after watching this film, I knew a lot more about her, and I appreciated how honest they were about her childhood and growing up in a small town and not fitting, and how that sort of shaped her entire sort of quest in life to fit. I mean, to be her, but fit at the same time. So that you have to find a place where you, as you are, fits. I can relate to that. And they used a lot of her own words and a lot of her own letters, which I always enjoy because, especially letters, I feel like letters from people tend to reveal a lot that they maybe would only share with their family. And now they're sharing with everyone. This was made with the cooperation of Janis's family, and her brother and sister are both um, interviewed, uh, along with people that worked with her, including her bandmates from both her bands and Dick Cavett. I did not know she and Dick Cavett were good friends. It also was very honest about her being an addict, but not judgmental about what that meant. And in particular, there's a scene where after she's died, Dick Cavett's interviewing John Lennon and Yoko Ono, and John Lennon's talking about how we don't really talk about what causes people to turn to alcohol and drugs and then become addicts. Because you could be an addict the whole time, and if you've never done alcohol, you wouldn't know it, or if you've never done drugs, you wouldn't know it. But something drives people to that, and that's something we don't really discuss, and it's still something we don't really discuss. Sort of John Lennon saying the world is shit, which I always appreciate because there's so many great things in the world, and then there's just so much crap, and it's hard to, when you're a very sensitive person, it's hard to sort through the crap and see the happy things and not feel all the shit. And Janis was clearly a person who felt a lot and felt everyone's pain, and then it became her own pain. She has such an amazing voice. I always forget how unique and powerful a voice she has until I hear her singing, and then I'm just like, wow, clearly one of the greats. Also, she was bisexual. I did not know that, so that's I always like to discover that. I feel like most musicians, though, are sort of. It's why music and the arts are such a great place to be. There's less people judging. I thought this was a great documentary. Right now, it's playing in a handful of theaters in LA and New York, but it's going to premiere on American Masters on PBS in a few months, sometime early in the year. So if you're not in one of the markets where it's having a theatrical release, you should definitely watch it when it's on PBS because she's definitely an American Master. This was Amy Berg's Janis Little Girl Blue. You should check it out if you get a chance in theaters. Check it out on PBS when it's there, and just listen to some Janis and let her music just sort of envelop you.